This playthrough is rated M for mature.
Hopefully folks are ready to go, so. Actually, maybe this is the best time to save. I keep saving thinking I can't save at this part. And the thing is, you don't have to save here. The only thing, well, I mean, it's the final area. You probably should save just in case something happens. Mainly for the end stuff. Oh, there's Sarah and her friend, lover, cousin? Actually, I think they're supposed to be cousins or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, Jessica appears to be in the throes of a violent trance or mild seizure, a manic state brought on by terrible energies she is attempting to conduct. Onivis, stop. The Queen approaches. The vessel, the summoning. We cannot be disturbed. We are Venom. There is no vessel and there will be no Queen. Your vessel is gone. This is over, Jessica. I beg to differ on that. I already took your precious vessel. Jessica's eyes roll back in her head. Whatever magic she is channeling is fast approaching a crescendo. Lynn speaks in her place. You may have taken Mary Louise, our chosen, but another Telestrian will take her place. I give myself willingly. I will be host to our queen and the mother of a new world. You'll be the mother of a dead world. You've seen what the things do, Lynn. This queen will devour your body and soul. You're insane, the both of you. Harley Quinn cracks another grin. Have to admire their passion, but Bug Mama's passions can lead to madness just like anyone's, eh? No, I will become a perfect being, though through me and through my sacrifice, a new age will begin. Just like all villains. When Jessica speaks next, her eyes have a disturbing sharpness. Her words are echoed by Lynn in a manner that suggests a connection beyond their shared zealotry. The Hive has no thought beyond hunger, no goal beyond reproduction. We are one. We are Legion. Then you'll die as one. I'm sorry, Jessica, this ends now. Sam had a hunger too, didn't he, Jessica? When I end you, it'll be good for my conscience and my crud stick. Jessica's body then suddenly spasms, arching her back and nearly lifting her off her feet. She lets loose a scream, falling somewhere between elation and agony. The Queen is near. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, bugs are forming. The insect pillar and everything like that. So, now for this part, it's strongly suggested, because of the way the encounter goes, is just to attack Jessica. Don't bother with anyone else. Take her out first. So let's get Stride out of the way. And then let's get Killing Hands. And just oh, actually, let's have Harley Quinn cast aim on me to guarantee damage. And I have a bat equipped for some reason, so we're not going to do that. Yeah, there's like multiple insect pillars over here, which will summon bugs and stuff like that. The reason we want to take out Jessica is because while she's an effect in the battle, bugs will keep popping out no matter what. So you want to get rid of her as quickly as you can. So let's see. Let's cast Stride on you too. And then, oh yeah, I don't have enough room for that. Oh yeah, here's some sections for Harley Quinn to be able to use his magic. I now get to show you the ley lines in the game. Ashley. Yeah, I might just drug him up. Yeah, let's do it. We're at the final area. Why not? Drugs for the win, baby! Oh yeah, I guess I could attack the pillar. I mean, I'd rather attack her, but yeah, see, they're immune. Okay. Let's immune you. Yeah, could be better. See, never a good spot for her shotgun. Yeah, she's moving around. Yeah, see, she's drawing power from that thing, which summons the bugs. This is why we want to take her out first. Yeah, she's got an ability called Favor the Queen. I actually don't know what that does specifically. I think it just has to do with her being able to bring the bugs into permission, but I don't know for sure. Oh, come on. What's your data? 87? That's still pretty good. Well, luckily you have that +1 AP for drugging up. Oh, I critted with the quick thing. Nice. I should have given myself some drugs myself, but yeah. Yeah, might have hit is just terrible. That's the problem. Oh, nice. Hey, I'll take it. Try to get at least a shotgun blast in there. Nice, nice. I like it. I like guaranteeing hits. Ooh. 17. No, weak? Totally weak, dude. I don't remember how much HP she actually has. I think she has like over 100 or something like that. Yeah, she could heal herself too. Boo! Oh yeah, she used her insect ability, which gives us multi-attack. And holy crap! Ow! And it gave him like -2 AP. Gee, Christmas. Oh, come on. Wait, why can't I? Oh, what? Huh? It didn't let me use the item for some reason. Because didn't it say I had one all of a sudden? Alright, whatever. Let's see. Yeah, we need to give him aim too so we can hit it, so. Oops. Actually, yeah. Never mind, heal. So he doesn't die. Yeah, these guys are actually kind of heinous. Like, we'll probably... Maybe not someone won't die, but we'll probably lose someone in the process. Or at least get knocked out, you know. I gotta try to... Oh, here comes another bug. Yeah, this is what happens when you... when she takes so much damage. Ah, man, I'm getting unlucky with my damage. And at least I'm not getting weak all the time. Ooh, nice. We got a crit with something. Excellent. Oh, wow. 40? All right, all right. I'll take that. Wow. MVP Coyote. Heal again. Yep. And more multi-attack. Extra movement. Ow. Here goes his ranged attack. Yeah, they're gonna keep coming. Ugh. Gotta get rid of her as soon as we can. Basically, we need her to run away. Is basically what we're doing. You've ruined everything. And she ran away. That's what we wanted to happen. So no more bugs. Okay, now we can go out. Now we can attack the creatures. Okay. Let's heal with you. Coyote. I need you. Actually, that's pretty good to hit. Now let's move closer so we can get a decent. Oh, come on. Alright, let me have you help with. Do I still have killing hands? No, I ran out of all my abilities. I have to wait a while on that one. Yeah, let's attack her. Attack this guy. Help with that. I think Coyote might be able to handle that one guy by himself. Or herself, I mean. Oh, nice. There we go. And quit doing all that damage to frickin' our main man over there. What are you attacking, dude? There's no one over there. Ow. -2 to body, huh? That means less HP for me. Yeah, she still has that totem ability activated, I believe, but, you know, we should be fine now that we took her out, so. Are you, Well, you know, I can't complain. She hit Jessica at, what was it, 60% all 3 times or whatever? So I really can't, like, get annoyed by that. Like, not really. Okay, aim accuracy is still on. Good. and have enough AP to get 3 shots in. Hit him twice, refill, and then hit again. Go for using drugs. Drugs are the best. Oh man. Alright, hit. Oop. Oh, that's right, because of his AP. I was like, why is he losing AP? I was like, right, he got poison on that, so. Ow. Man, it keeps weakening my body. That's why I have so little HP. Guess I should stay nearby just in case that one gets... Oh, well. Let me bring the... Oh yeah, his AP thing ran out, so alright. Yeah, I'll send the Harlequin over there to help with that. Actually, I'm gonna go and heal even though I don't really need to. Get the bug stuff out. Yeah, really nothing else to do. That's pretty much it. We're done with this fight. Aw, no! He frickin' -1 AP me. Boo! Okay, we got this. And then we'll move everyone up. Alright, move everyone up to that Bugadier. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to finish this guy off with the... I should have refilled when I ran over there. Oh well. Do I have stride? Yeah, not much I can do. I just have to... Then we'll go and just refill. Finish the rest of these guys off. But yeah, that's pretty much the whole. That's the boss. That's the boss fight, guys. We did it. We beat her already. So, come on, man. There we go. I know I shouldn't complain because Coyote hit Jessica for so much damage. Actually, I think it was more than 100. So much damage. I think it was the. Actually, do I have more drugs? Not that I really need to do that anymore, but... Yeah, so I'm gonna get a crit. Yeah, you're probably gonna do one last, like, little area attack on us. Ow. Oh, did that finish? Oh, because he hit himself with his own attack. He killed himself. Yeah, no worries about healing and stuff like that. I'm just gonna... did I... Okay, you're good. Yeah. I mean, we'll probably finish him off. I just want to make sure. So. And as soon as you finish this guy off, it goes straight to the final thing. Can I save it right now? Yeah, sure. Why not? I'll save over the old file. All right, let's blast this bug. There we go. That should be it. Let's see. Okay. Unless there's another creature around here I'm not aware of. Yeah, that should be it. I thought it was supposed to take me to the final. Oh, maybe I still need to kill those bug things. Whoops. Oh, okay. Never mind then. I was wondering why it was like, I didn't think I had to. I thought, I was like, why didn't it do that? So I just had to wait a few turns, that's all. The once beautiful Jessica Watts is a hollow shell of her former self. Her skin is pale, her lips are ashen, and her eyes are sunken in her skull. It is more than her body's reaction to the physical damage she sustained, or the strain of channeling magical power from another plane of existence. There's something missing from her now. It's gone. My link to the Queen. She's abandoned me, expelled me. Unworthy. Unworthy. Still hope for you, Jessica. Had to be done. The nest would have overrun the city if you hadn't been stopped. Whatever pain you're feeling is far less than what you deserve. She hugs herself and begins shaking uncontrollably, little cries of anguish and despair escaping her chest. I know, I would go to hell for this. If I still have a soul at all, I betrayed humanity. Her tear-stricken face freezes with a sudden realization. Oh God, the other nests, they're in every major city. What have I done? And Sam, I'm so sorry, Sam. You're the one who got him killed. I think it's a little too late for that. What the? More bugs? I thought we took care of everything. Jessica looks at you pleading. Please, Oniphis, don't let them eat me. Because of the weakness or something like that, how insects view, like, unworthy queens or whatever. Okay, so this is the moral decision of the game. This affects slightly the ending of the game, like, what your views on Jessica is and what she's done over the course of the game. So to recap, she wanted to save her mom, but she ended up killing all these people who got organ donations, which the organ donations, I think, weren't initially valid or something like that, or it wasn't kosher, but she still gave her organs to people who needed it. So whether, which that wasn't those people's faults, and Sam was one of those that got him. Now, what Sam wasn't a perfect person, but he tried to fix himself, and while Jessica tried to show herself to be this nice person or better than Sam, and she ended up being a lot worse. She almost destroyed the world because she fell for bugs. So, all people deserve redemption, but people still need to be punished in some way. How you feel about that is, but anyway, yeah. So we can death would be too quick a punishment. You're going to pay for what you've done. So if you're playing kind of the lawful route or the lawful good route, or I mean, there's no alignment in Shadowrun. I'm just using this as an example. Then you would take her with you because pay for her crimes legitimately instead of just vigilantes type of stuff. They'll eat you, but Sam is going to get justice first. You kill her first. That's more of a I know I'd say like maybe evil, just a, I don't know, maybe even kind of a neutral evil type of way or something like that. I mean, obviously that's not exactly the same, but yeah, you get the justice yourself, or the one I want to choose. I promise justice for Sam. This feels like justice. Wait, please no. And this is the one where they bugs eat her, and we just let them do it. We get karma for the end of the game. Well, she said they had their meal. Out of the shadows, you emerge from the Universal Brotherhood chapter house, momentarily blinded by the bright lights of the Lone Star perimeters surrounding the exit. Despite the clean night air, the stench of ichor and decay clings to you, a smell that may never fully go away. You drop your Aegis-filled shotgun and quickly spirited away by one of Telestrian's minions. Weapons are slowly lowered as you step out onto the streets, the order coming from Detective McCluskey himself. You can see James Telestrian just nearby, pulling his strings. It's over. Jessica Watts has been dealt with, and Sam has his justice. The dead man's deed is done. All you need now is to make a phone call, and it ends. And this is pretty much the end of the last little kind of wrap up for everyone here. So we can talk to James, and we see all the Lone Star and whatever else is going on in the background there. So, all right, let's see what James has to say. And after we broke up the ritual, Oniphis chased Jessica into a small chamber where she was cornered by a couple of buggers. Guess they weren't impressed with her performance. They were about to eat her. And he let them. It was gruesome, but I guess she had it coming. Still, I could do without all that crunching. So, the nest has been cleaned out, the shaman is dead, and your cousin Lynn is being transported to a mental hospital for observation. Yeah, we never actually do anything with her. She's just kind of... She tries to get summoned by the queen, but it fails, obviously. James assesses you with a newfound respect. Very clean. I believe our tests of Project Aegis was a success. Oniphis Harebrained is having it weaponized now for distribution to knight-errant forces. The authorities are going to have a great many questions about this incident, and I will need to provide details. The Universal Brotherhood has a great many chapter houses, and they're meant to be dealt with immediately. What about next? Glad to be of service. What about me? What about my 1.5 million nuyen? Yes, do not be concerned. I will keep my end of the bargain. Mr. Quoth? Sir? See that our hero gets his reward after deductions, of course. Deductions? Yes, of course. You owe me for your raid on my offices. Oh, great. 550,000 new and damages to the building, 525,000 in matrix firewall upgrades, 400,000 in death benefits for dead security, 10,000 in recruiting costs for new security, net payment 15,000 yen. May I have your credit stick, please? Give Mr. Quoth your credit stick, something like that. I say the world and you screw me. This is simple accounting, Oniphis. Business has sure you can understand. Still, you are of service to this world, as you say. There can be no debate on that topic. A yeoman's effort, to be sure, and regardless of your obvious flaws, you are deserving of reward. What should you ask of me? I want to get paid real money. I hear you have an opening for a new VP of security. Not much, just McCluskey's badge. Telestrian's ice breaks for a moment. You short-circuit an invasion of extra-dimensional insects, and for your reward you wish to have an insignificant police detective dismissed from his position. I don't like this. Let's see. It's a no-brainer, right? Yes, I don't like his aftershave. I'm improvising. I've been through a lot this week. Still, the guy's a jackass. He smiles, an icy smile. I cannot disagree. He displays a rare combination of brute and sycophant that I cannot abide. Very well, Detective McCluskey is now Citizen McCluskey. The man grates on my nerves anyway, and since this action requires little more than a nod to a proper person, you may ask another boon of me. I'm feeling generous today. Yeah, if you ask for a McCluskey badge first, you can actually get that reward and something else because it's just so minor that it doesn't really matter in the great thing. So, and then this is just another case of how do you want your hero to end in the game? Do you want him to get just paid a ton of money, or do you want him to have a legit job and security after all this is over? My adept probably isn't a big fan of this guy or his corporation, so I want to be paid real money instead of the VP thing. He smiles an icy smile. I'd expect no less from you, Mr. Quoth. Please place a suitable bonus on a friend's cred stick. A bonus of such size that additional negotiations are necessary. I've no interest in furthering our relationship. Yes, sir. He takes your cred stick and slots in the PDA. We got 100,000 yen. It doesn't matter. That's just for the story, roleplay sake, and all that. Looks like you two are best buddies now. Thanks, Harley Quinn. Thanks. All right, now we can just talk to everyone and see how the end of the game is. So, yeah, unfortunately, we don't get to talk to, like, Half Sky. She doesn't make an appearance here. And, hey, someone's here. We'll talk to him last, though. Hey, Coyote. I'm trying to remember if she's actually here if you choose to take her with you. I don't think so, now that I think about it. And we don't, and obviously, well, we'll go on after it. Guess that's it, huh? Sam's killer is bug food. He finally got his justice. Guess so. Is a little more involved than that. All that's left is to get paid. What will you do with the money? Save it. You never know when you'll be down on your luck again. You can never know if not firepower. Imagine I'll give it to a good cause. Probably just blow it. You don't seem like the type. Coyote grins first time. Well, I'm gonna grab Paco. Head back to the Union. Maybe watch a trit or something. I could use a long shower too. After that. I can imagine the long shower. I mean, yeah. You go in the business, take over from Miss Kubota. Back to destroying BLT trade. Gonna go up being a runner. She gets a twinkle in her eye. Someday, maybe. When the rest of my body is made of metal too. But not today. Today I run the shadows. Get paid to get dirty. See you around, any fish. You're quite a guy. I can honestly say I never met a troll quite like you. I think she says that no matter what race you are. So, now let's talk to Harley Quinn. The painted elf is watching the scene unfolding around the Universal Brotherhood with a grimace. Well, kid, it's been fun, but I've seen everything I care to see today. I'm gonna get out of here. Is there a problem? Let's see. Well, is there a problem? He gestures at a crowd as he speaks. Look around. Note the members of the press being shuffled away by Universal Brotherhood spokespeople to get a private briefing. The Brotherhood is connected. A damage control team is probably on the way right now. Think they can control the press? Doesn't really affect me. Does the press really matter? Because important people know about it, like a great dragon or a billionaire industrious elf. Let me show you something. He nods his head towards James Telestrian. Note the expression on the UCAS FBI agent speaking to Telestrian. Dismissive, isn't it? That's because there's no love lost between the UCAS and Tyr Nagir. They're not going to trust what he's telling them, and frankly, I have no idea what he's telling them. James plays his own game. Always has. Do you trust him? The FBI isn't stupid enough to ignore this? Yeah, right. Who knows how they act in this universe? How could James turn this into advantage? Well, there's an economic incentive for one, power for another. If there was an outbreak of bugs in a major city and his company had the only product capable of combating it, you think it might give him some sort of edge? Now, I'm not saying he'd do that, but I'm saying his field test results were quite compelling. Let me show you one more. He points at someone in the crowd and smiles. The man sees him pointing and smiles back. That guy there? He's with Ares Microtechnology, an Oris Megacore, ridiculously powerful. They've been sniffling around Project Aegis for quite a while now. Clearly they have an agenda that's just starting to unfold. He gives the Ares man the finger. The man smiles and returns the gesture. Government, media, business, all working to ensure that truth stays hidden. Not from me. So it's a massive conspiracy? Working together? I don't think so. Me either. In a way, it's worse. It's a series of conspiracies and conflicting agendas and petty jealousies, all building upon, feeding upon, and excreting into an unending web of dreck that people wade through every day and call it life. If there was one Dark Lord controlling everything, we could drive a magic sword through his heart to free the world, that would be grand. Such clarity, such focus. Alas, Yeah, it's the world of Shadowrun for you. So what's the lesson in all this? That I did all of it for nothing? He laughs. Just the opposite, schmuck. The lesson is this. The game is rigged. The cards are stacked. The dice are loaded. It's the same as it's always been. Every cycle. People in power exert power. Little people cower in their homes, think that they're told to think, and buy whatever product that'll help them forget how horrible their lives are for another day. Don't think about next product. Just consume. And that's why we don't play their fragging game. We don't swallow their Dreck sandwich, politely ask for another. It's why we run the shadows. That's where real life is, kiddo. How old is my character compared to Harley Quinn when you think about it? Reality living in places no one wants you to see. Where's Harebrained? I thought he'd be here too. He flew back to Berlin. All sorts of things brewing here. I think Brachus does make an appearance in the sequel to this game, Daggerfall, I believe, because that's where the sequel takes place, is in Berlin. He was very impressed with you, though. It could probably turn into work someday, but I'd forget about him if I were you. Never make a deal with the Dragon Kid. They're playing a different game entirely. Okay, seriously, who are you? A friend. Until you need for something, I need you for something, then I'm a bastard. See you around, Harley Quinn. I do like his character. Always like the jokester characters. McCluskey's alternating between looking to look important and trying to avoid actual work. What are you doing What are you doing at Chube? What are you looking at, Chube? Nothing, just some asshole. You could do charisma 4. Hey, McCluskey, I just spoke to Mr. Telestrian. He said he said you got your lieutenant's badge. You could do intelligence 4. Your shoes and tie, trick him so you can cold cock him. Strength, throw a haymaker. Close combat, throw a flurry of punches too fast for the orc to see. Hey, McCluskey, I've got good news for you. Let's close combat him. He goes down with a thump. I mean, yeah, it'd be better if we tell him he got his badge, but nah. Oh no, I think talking to Dresden ends the scenario, so let's talk to Jake first. Jake shakes his head, smirking as you approach. When you finally get close, he breaks out laughing. I heard the Universal Brotherhood was getting shot up on the police scanner. Knew it had to be you. Did you get her? Did you doubt I would? You could say that. Oh, I got her. Figured you would. He scratches his mop of red hair. That's red. I guess that concludes the story of Unifist and the Dead Man Switch, huh? You know, I've been thinking, maybe you should stay in Seattle a while. There's plenty of ways folks like us can get into trouble here. You only skimmed the surface. I heard Mitsuhama is looking for a team, and they specifically want trolls. No idea what that's about. And I got word that something going on at Crater Lake. The Tier's got a total lockdown. No fly zone. The whole thing. There could be something in it for us, if we poke around. And there's always the Orc Underground. Haven't seen that yet, have you? I got plenty of friends who are good for the job. I think that's all stuff that's actually, like, viable in the Shadowrun world that you could do and stuff like that. Obviously, in this game, these are sure not appearing in this film. Maybe if you do, like, some of the fan-made stuff or whatever. Something's about to come up. What do you say? I'll think about it, Jake. I'm in. Talk to you later. Sorry, Jake, I'm a solo act. Not sure I'm going to stay in Seattle. Hey, it's Jake Armitage. When he asks you to do something, you do it. Because, you know. Yeah, I'm in. I'll talk to you later. Good. We can hash it out over dinner. If you want to find me, I'll be in McCracken's later. Got a taste for some seafood. Take it easy, chummer. And there goes the hero from the previous game. So, yeah, that's his last appearance. Well, obviously at the end of the game. Nice to have him actually pop up. All right, Dresden, let's close this out. The little coroner is surprised to see you, but he can't hide his light. Hey, Unifist, I was wondering if I was going to see you again. I guess I shouldn't be surprised to find you here. Wherever there's mayhem, that's where you'll find me. Just making more work for you. Hello, Dresden. How's my favorite body snatcher? Busy. He pops his eyebrows, eager. You know it's all over the Trevid, right? They found the Emerald City Ripper dead at some asylum out in Snohomish, of all places. Turns out he's been masquerading as the head administrator or something. They found him dead from some sort of vigilante attack. He leans in and whispers conspiratorially. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you? Vigilante attack, huh? Well, I might, hard to say. Why, Mr. Dresden, I have no idea what you mean. Dresden winks. That's what I thought. Well, no one can say he didn't have it coming, am I right? He frowns at himself. That was a double negative. So, the big question, what about the Dead Man Switch? Now that the Ripper's dead, are you going to collect? Not sure I care anymore. Right, the Dead Man Switch, almost forgot about that. Damn right I'm going to collect. Excellent. I'm sure you deserve it. How do you collect? I was told I need a secure line to call the number Sam gave me. Can't use my common link. He brightens. Lone Star's emergency response team set up a secure phone line right here to coordinate their efforts. I can authorize you to use it. I guess it's time to end this thing. I'll get around to it soon. Thanks, Dresden. Don't mention it. Take care, Unifist. Alright, and then we can call the line and end the game. The phone before you has a single numerical keypad. Use it to call Sam's law firm and cash on the dead man's switch. The only reason you might hold off is if you want to talk to the rest of the characters, so, but we're good, so. Call and finish the job. You tap in the phone number Sam's lawyer gave you days ago. The phone rings 7 times before someone finally answers. The image of the lawyer on the other end of the video phone is noticeably different from the one you saw a few days ago. The noise in the background sounds like it's coming from a bar. Yeah? He squints into the phone and recognizes slowly and appears on his face. Hey! Oh, hey, it's you, Honeyfist, right? So you got Sam's killer, huh? Yeah, I got Sam's killer. That's where I want to get paid. What the hell's going on? You been a lawyer? Yeah, of course. Well, technically, I'm not a lawyer anymore, but, I'll just slot Sam's video for you. Hang on. He fumbles for a moment and the camera jerks crazily. Then it goes to static and it's replaced by Sam. Good old Sam. Sam still looks like Drek. Same clothes, same background, probably shot at the same time as the first video. Hey, boy, looking good, he giggles. If you're calling this number, that means the job was done, right? He closes his eyes, shakes his head. Congratulations, amigo. I knew you'd do it. You're always a dependable one. All of me, anyway. He looks back at you, trying to speak soberly. I just want to say thank you for whatever you did. It means a lot. Not even knowing what you did, it still means a lot, because I know you did something. You know what I mean? I know you made it right somehow. He pauses, tilts his head back, his breath hitches in his chest. You're the only one who ever tried to help me ever, except my sister. She tried, more than once. She tried. I never let her through, though. Never let her in. I regret that a lot, too. Too bad she's dead. Did I ever tell you about her, buddy? We're twins. We're twins, I guess. You're still a twin after one dies. I don't know. It doesn't matter, I guess. He sighs heavy. God, listen. Do me a favor, will you? If you talk to her name's Jessica. Tell her I'm sorry, okay? For everything. She'll know what for. She's Catholic, so she'll forgive me. I need her to forgive me. Just tell her I love her. He straightens himself, shakes it off. The grin is back. Anyway, you need to get paid. Which will be great, except for one thing. I got nothing. Never did. You know how it is, right? So, but hey, thanks again for giving a crap. Seriously, I appreciate it. Yeah, that's the big twist. If you didn't see that coming, I feel bad for you. I kind of knew something like that would happen when I first played the game. I was like, oh, it's probably going to be the power of friendship or $10 or something, or 10 union or something like that. Tell you what, if you feel sore about it, look into my family background a bit. There's got to be people with money there somewhere. Maybe one of them can throw you in a few bucks, which we got from Telestrian if we did that. Take care, amigo. See you in L. He reaches forward and shuts off the camera. The vid screen goes to static and the call ends. There's a moment of silence, then you feel a tug on her jacket. It's Dresden. So what did he say? Thank you. He just said thank you. He told me never trust a dead... Nothing, Dresden. Not one damn thing. And the final line, one of the final lines ended up, he told me to never trust a dead man. How appropriate. And that's the end of Shadowrun Returns. Let's read the final little bit. The Emerald City Ripper killings are sensationalized for several weeks. Lurid reports focus on the killer masquerading as the administrator of Mercy Mental Hospital. Soon after, pop singer Maria Mercurial is cast as the lead in Dr. Ripper, a tri-vid thriller about a reporter who goes undercover as a mental patient to uncover a serial killer. Seattle Newsnet reports a shootout at a chapter house in Universal Brotherhood. Witnesses claim that a gang of religious fanatics stormed the building for unknown reasons, but committed suicide before they could be captured. All mentions of insect spirits, Dame Celestian III, or Shadowrunners are kept out of the news. 1 year later, the city of Chicago declares a quarantine area between Lake Michigan and Des Plaines River. Officially, the Chicago Containment Zone is established to fight an outbreak of an infectious virus, but an infestation of insect spirits is suspected by those who know. A mature form of Project Aegis called Phoebus III is eventually deployed to remove the bug threat from Chicago. The Watts family name has since been lost to the shadows. And that's it, the end of Shadowrun Returns, and we get to watch the credits. And the reason there's a fast forward and pause button here is because there's a lot of credits, not because of the people who made the game, though there are a few. It is because of how many people backed this game when the game came out. And there was a thing, if you put so much money into it, you could be put in the credits. Harebrained Schemes is a small team of passionate game developers led by Jordan Weissman, the creator of Shadowrunner, Crimson Skies, Valtech, MechWarrior, and many other acclaimed properties. Oh yeah, I played a couple of those. Yeah, he did a good job creating all those franchises. Founded in 2011, the Seattle-based studio is centered around collaboration between seasoned veterans and fresh talent. Alright, let's fast forward that a bit. Let's see if we can get to the Kickstarter backers really quick. Oh yeah, special thanks. Oh, here it is. I don't think I put enough money into this to have my name be on here, I think. Let's see. It's not even alphabetical. It's just names there, so I wouldn't even tell you if my name is on there anyway, so Let's see. Whoops. Yeah, sorry. It's a. I guess I could just let it run for a minute, and see. For a bit. Well, anyway, yeah, that's it. After that, it just goes to the main menu. So, Shadowrun Returns. I enjoyed the game. I wish it was a little bit longer, mainly because it seems like the game sets up all this stuff for, like, you can see how, like, high the stats can get and everything like that. You think you're going to play for quite a while, like, get to the point where maybe you can max out a stat or two, but never gets to that point. That's because this is basically a game design. It's kind of like, I'm trying to think of another game series where there was a game built into it, but it was basically set to give you access to the assets to make your own campaigns and stuff like that. And that's basically what this game was. It gave you a very simple story, had some member berries with Jake Armitage making a reappearance in this game just to kind of tie into that was in the same world, and then give you your own little story. And it was a nice little story. I like the idea of the dead man's switch, you know, finding out who killed someone after they died, and then obviously the joke reward at the end, finding out that he didn't have any money and just did it, and depending on how your character feels, if they get pissed or not about the whole situation. But it was a nice little adventure. Like I said, just enough mystery and characters. I kind of wish there was a little bit more, but if you want more of that, play the sequels, Daggerfall or Hong Kong, which are excellent. I think they're excellent games. They're much improved over this game by far. You know, they polished the gameplay a little bit. Obviously, they're a bit longer of a story. You get more side quests. You get more characters to choose from that are story based, as well as generic characters you can hire as well. Because this game has a bunch of generic characters, and you get a few characters with Half Sky and Coyote. And yeah, Half Sky doesn't even make an appearance in the finale at all. Like, you think they would have put her there despite her story ending basically after the killer was, but you think she'd be like, oh, I heard about it, you know, let's talk, because she was another main character. But oh well, at least they have Armitage make a reappearance. The music in the game was excellent. I like the music in this game a lot. Overall, it has that just kind of that, you could tell it has that kind of synth electro feel to it, especially the battle music and everything like that. But they all work together. And the characters, nothing really stands out. I think there were colorful characters, but nothing that really blew me away. But like I said, they were just only supposed to be there for bits and pieces. And you could tell a lot of the character designs were like people from Kickstarter that were, their faces were plastered into the portrait screens. You could tell like who was designed for the game and who was like clearly a real person that was modified over it, which is fine. I mean, it didn't break immersion because, you know, it was either that or just make their own characters. I'm like, why not let people who backed it be like generic hireables and stuff like that. Trying to think what else. Gameplay was pretty solid too. Yeah, there was that one bug where I had to reset the game because the Decker couldn't work outside of it. But overall, the game played pretty smoothly, not too difficult. I mean, even if I played in the hard mode, I don't remember being that much hard. I think more damage is done to you, and the AI I think like slightly smarter, but not by much. In that, so I could have probably played on hard mode and we would have been fine for the most part, because the final bit was pretty easy. The only time I had trouble was that like last little area where that one bug did like a ton of damage to my ghost character, but I was able to heal or use an item to fix that up, so nothing too bad. And the fact I was aware that you just had to beat Jessica as fast as you can so the area doesn't get swarmed with bugs after a bit. Yeah, anonymous are people who didn't actually send in their rewards from Kickstarter in time, so they were, or maybe they purposely didn't want their name on it despite them putting the money towards that. But yeah, I don't think I did put enough money for this to be, for my name to be in here. Now that I think about it, I think I just enough to get this and the expansions, I think. But like I said, I wouldn't really point out my name even if I did see it, just because I don't want you all to guess what my actual real name is. Although pointing out the fact that I might be in here, I mean, you'd have to look over the thousands of people who donated to this to figure it out. But you know, I mean, how would you really figure that out? But and I do like the fact you could play basically most classes in the game. Obviously, this is based off. I think this is based off 3rd edition or 4th edition of Shadowrun, if I recall. They didn't have, and they even mentioned classes they made for this game with Baron Samedi. Oh yeah, he didn't even make an appearance in the end. You think they would have had everyone who was like a main named character make an appearance? In the end, you could talk to him like Samedi or Mary Claire or whatever, but yeah, that's fine. Like I said, this is more like I don't know, I've almost called this game more of a proof of concept, really. And then the expansions being like them given a chance to finally work their, you know, story brains, as well as fixing the problems with the engine at the time, which there were minor things. It wasn't too major, but they were able to fix some things, make things more efficient, add in a few extra features for the sequel. And I do like the fact you can basically beat this game as any class. You don't have to have wizards or deckers if you don't want to. Decking just gets you a lot of extra stuff. And I even had plenty of money for the end of the game. I always hoard my money for the end, just because I always think I'm going to use it, and then I still had quite a bit for the last little bit, especially the last run of the game. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed my playthrough of Shadowrun Returns. If you like the game, obviously I'll give you a chance to check it out. Like I said, now that you watch this, I'd probably say just skip this one and go straight to Daggerfall or Hong Kong, to tell you the truth. I still like this game, but like I said, because of how short it is and being more of a proof of concept game, I would go with those because those are more full game experiences than this one. And you can buy those separately. You don't have to buy this game to play those. It would just be all unlocked on the main menu or something like that. But yeah, you could just play that. Oh yeah, and I like the Shadowrun Returns music that's playing in the background. I think that's the name of the song from it. I'm trying to think what else to say about it, because I'm not gonna go let the whole credits run. I might speed up the last little bit just to actually get through it. I was waiting to see if I could get some. I was hoping it'd be alphabetical so I could see if my name was in there or not. Because like I said, it's been forever since I checked to see if I put my name in the hat for this thing. So I mean, it's already past S's, so and everything. So yeah, I don't think I did. Now that I think about it, I don't think I saw my name here at all. Oh well, that's fine. But anyway, I guess we'll leave it there, I think. Let's see. Yeah, okay, I'll just let it run. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this play of this game. I might eventually do Daggerfall and Hong Kong eventually. Not right now. I've got a few other games I want to play right now, and especially one that just re-released of a classic I played a couple of years ago, and I'm excited to play it through, and I hope you'll be excited to watch if you continue to join me. If not, well, I thank you for joining me on my Shadowrun's run. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next game.